place doesn't need a built-in alarm system, and that's why right there. Not to mention everything's so big you couldn't carry it out anyway. So shoot, free food. Okay guys, I'm here at Gatorland, Orlando. Woohoo! This place is so rocking. I used to come here 30 years ago. It's been here since 1949.
Biggest gators in town, baby!
Look at the size of that little Willie.
Woo!
Let's go see some big stuff. Okay guys, so Savannah's gonna run off and go do a what?
I gotta go do a radio show on Real Radio. Sorry, it's all about Gatorland. That's where you are.
We tried to make it all work, but the good news is she's coming back this afternoon and she's gonna be feeding the crocodiles.
Crocodiles, caiman, alligator, and while I'm gone, Michael Brown's gonna take care of you, and he's gonna take you to feed alligators. Big alligators.
What about that giant one?
And Chester. Everyone wants to be Chester.
Chester the dog eater. Oh, we'll tell you about that later.
Brandon Finch, you call me Brandon.
I can get you here. 1 second. Oh, the little one.
Yeah.
Okay. We're trying to get the sound. Okay guys, you just saw that bellowing. It's pretty amazing. Now, tell me some more of this. Listen to this. This is pretty crazy.
Yeah, so the bellowing gets triggered by a number of things. You get thunder, lightning, you get a truck driving by.
Yeah, but I like the one thing you told me.
But
that's crazy.
What's really neat is when the shuttle would land at the Cape, you get that sonic boom when it's entering the atmosphere.
Right.
They would know beforehand, like you wouldn't hear anything.
And
every alligator in this park would start bellowing.
And
from 6 foot all the way up to the big guys.
Like
every
5 minutes before?
About a minute before it happens.
A minute before it happens.
And you're
so their hearing is absolutely. They listen to that whole I was telling at our shop we have a trash truck go behind the shop, and all of a sudden it sounds like our alligators Darth starts making all his noise, and then it's just all three of them, males and females, bellow.
Yeah.
Correct? Which I never knew females bellowed until I watched my female bellow.
Yeah.
And I thought, what the heck? That's a female. But the space shuttle, before anybody could even know it was coming, all these things would go off and bellow. I don't know about you guys. I think that's pretty cool little fact.
It's impressive.
Yeah, and now what happened? As soon as they broke, it would go back to normal?
Yeah, it starts settling down about 10-15 minutes later because it's contagious. One will do it and then it spreads.
It's like
so when you got
we just saw. I mean, we just saw it a minute ago. Unfortunately, they're a little bit shy, so anything can stop them. But we got lucky and we got a little bit there, so you guys got to see it. And we're going to have a lot of fun things to see today. This is the early part of the day, but we're going to have a great time. So let's see what we can go find. Come on, let's go here. Let's go. Come and get it. Let's go. Come on. Big boy, let's go. Come on. Look at this. Immediately they start coming. Look at how many are facing this direction now. Let's go. Heat. Let's go. Heat. Come on, here. Let's go. Come and get it. Let's go. Let's go. Up here. Let's go. Let's go. Heat. So probably the deeper the bass the voice, the better they come.
They hear the lower frequencies, I think, a lot better than they hear higher.
Come on, guys. So they obviously have good hearing. I mean, come on, they can hear the space shuttle before us. He's yelling at them. They're all coming over here. Look at them lining up. Let's go. This is pretty awesome, and it's really cool. Look at that. Look at that guy. He's a big one. Do you know any of these by name?
I don't usually work too much with these guys. I work with a lot of the sports like pretty much a lot more.
Right.
But we got Monster, Luther's a big American crocodile.
Okay. Our cameraman fell behind, but we're going to try to do it again. We're going to go to the other end of the dock, and he's going to call one by name. So come on, let's go down here. So this big one right here.
We could speed this part up.
This one right here is named Buddy. Oh my gosh. He is a that is so dang cool.
He'll hit the deck. So.
Look at this. What's that?
He'll hit the deck. You got to watch it.
Buddy. Up. Up. Buddy. 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 Up. Up. Buddy. Buddy. Up. You have no idea how big this guy is, guys. He is absolutely a giant. How many pounds does he weigh?
I think he's about 1,200 pounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gotta be over 1,000 pounds.
Buddy.
Look at the size of him.
Buddy. Buddy, up.
Whoa.
Buddy, up.
And let me tell you, he enjoys his friends.
Come on, up. Let's go. Buddy, here. Buddy. Come on, buddy. Buddy, up. Up. Come on, buddy. 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 Up. Up. Buddy, up. Good boy. Come on, buddy. Buddy. Come on, buddy. Buddy. Come on, buddy. Buddy.
Unbelievable. He is freaking giant. Okay, so we're sitting here in the breeding marsh at Gatorland, and this is by far the biggest alligator I've ever seen in my life. Now they have one, what's the one's name?
Chester.
Chester has been measured and weighed, and Chester's how long?
13.5 feet long and weighs 1,000 pounds.
13.5 feet, and it weighs 1,000 pounds.
And he's small compared to Buddy.
Buddy is gigantic. His head is insane. Look at the size of the head on this guy. So I don't know how big he is. Buddy.
Buddy, up. Come on, buddy.
There we go.
Buddy, up.
That head,
Buddy.
I can't even imagine how much that head weighs.
We guessed like 150, 200 pounds.
Oh, baloney. That head weighs more than that. I've been around fishing a long time. It's an absolute monster. Whoa. That is incredible. The size of this thing is absolutely insane. I mean, I cannot believe. Look at that. I mean, I just wish you could get perspective of how big he really is. I mean, he is.
Someone dropped a dime on him one time, and it was ridiculous because the dime looked like a toy, like it wasn't real.
Oh, and he
Ready?
is just absolutely giant. I'm telling you, these other gators are no little sloughs. And oh my goodness,
he just makes them like teeny tiny, right?
Teeny. And imagine that Chester weighed over 1,000 pounds when you weighed him. This thing's got to be like 1,250. Look at that. Look at that. That is not a 4x4, everybody. That is a 6x6.
Yeah.
So just to give you a little bit of perspective, that is not a 4x4. That's a 6x6 behind it. And he's just a monster. Man, I tell you, I think I just found the favorite animal in the park. Actually, the favorite animal I've ever seen in Florida. And I even helped catch a crocodile. Woo! He is so cool. Incredible. Look at that.
Don't say favorite yet. I got one more trick to show you. I got my favorite.
Here we go. We still got some stuff going. So let's...
Up. Buddy,
there you go.
Buddy, up. Up. Buddy, up. Come on, buddy, up. Buddy.
Whoa. That is so cool. Buddy's in love. Okay guys, check this out. Michael's taking me over here to check out these cool creatures. This one here is Buster, and do we have a name for the center one?
Nope, that's just one of the smaller females.
That's one of the girls running around.
One of the girls.
And we got
Igor.
Igor. How did Igor get a name?
He's got this jacked up eye, so it's kind of like Igor and Igor kind of crossed together. So Igor has this beautiful eye, so he's always watching. So that's why we call him Igor. And by the way, I'm in the spring zone here. He's keeping his attention, but I guarantee you, me and those trees are going to be buddies if something comes this way. Look at this. We got a visitor coming in, and this is incredible. Buster is actually one of the. I don't mind being anywhere except on the side of his mouth, because that's where his triggers are. What do you call those sensors? ISO sensors.
iOS sensors, and we're not talking about photography. Yeah, but although we are talking about a snapshot, and I'll show you what I mean by a snapshot. Check this out. So those iOS sensors, watch what happens. I could pet him on his nose and he might lift his mouth to want to eat, but watch what happens when I hit that. Oh, yeah, really? 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 Okay, let's try that again. We call that a blooper, because I'll show you why it's a blooper. There you go. See, he'll immediately, see, he keeps digging even though he knows it's a stick, because it's like an instinct. It's like it's like a reaction, like a bee stinging your shoulder and you slap it like that. Well, this is the same type of thing. Boom, boom. See that? So those IO sensors are not something to play with. So whenever you're feeding an alligator, which I would highly not recommend doing this anywhere,
unless you're a
trained professional that doesn't mind getting stitches, you always throw it straight in. I've been taught and you know what? I'm not the alligator guy. I'm not going to act like the alligator guy. That's why the alligator guy's standing next to me in one of the coolest parks around. So you guys need to make it down to Gatorland sometime in your life. This is like my 5th time, but then again, I live in California. If you live in Florida and you don't come here, you need to work on your IO sensor, because something's wrong. Look at him. He's so mellow. He's catching an extra rays of heat. It's morning time and having a good time. Huh, Buster? Oh, you got a little nervous there. You jumped up, you were asleep. Mike was incredible.
How much fun did you have with Michael Brown?
He's awesome.
He is awesome.
But the only thing is, I forgot to ask about Chester.
Well, Chester is our biggest alligator.
Dog eater?
Chester is the biggest alligator we've ever put a tape measure on, because most of them don't like for us to measure it.
Now you just found out there's a bigger one.
Chester's over 13 feet long, and Chester was a dog eater. He lived in Tampa. People were feeding him in the area where he lived. Chester became really comfortable with people and animals, came out, ate a couple dogs. They were gonna kill Chester, use him for his skin and his meat, so we went and saved Chester.
Who would want to eat him?
And Chester lives here now.
That's nasty. He ate dogs for a living.
Chester lives here now.
And a bunch of people food?
And we use Chester to let people know that it's not a good idea to feed alligators in the wild, but you can feed them at Gatorland just like you did.
Oh, you know what? That's the cool part. They got hot dogs over there. They dangle them on things. The kids will have a good time. Don't tell anybody, but I had to feed a couple hot dogs myself.
It's fun, because it's super fun.
It's super cool. This place rocks. Obviously, you already know that. You just watched the video. So make sure you subscribe down below. Hope you had a great time. Thanks so much, Savannah.
Thank you. I miss you.
Savannah, you know who Savannah. She worked for me for a long time, and she went back to chase her dreams. So let me tell you, dreams come true.
Yes, absolutely.
She always wanted to work here.
And I'm living the dream right now at Gatorland.
So you know what? Chase your dreams. But hey, while you're chasing your dreams, click that bell down there so you know about our dreams too, because we can have more fun together. Take care, guys.
Bye.